We'll call the meeting to order. I'd like to begin by acknowledging that we are in Treaty 1 territory and the traditional homeland of the Métis Nation. I'll introduce our panel members today. To my left I have Sandy Capper, and to my far left, Ron Merritt. I'm Marcel Larondo. I'll be chairing this afternoon. The assessor today will be Marina Tanuara, and the administrative assistant today will be Cindy Vincent. We will be hearing applications for revision of the assessment roll in accordance with the Municipal Act. The matters for which revision is requested have been described in each application, and we will limit the discussions to those matters. The statements that the applicants or the assessor make at this hearing are sworn testimony, and anyone speaking to the matters must be sworn in. Be advised that comparisons of assessment of property are not considered evidence of market value by the Board of Revision. The Board of Revision is appointed annually by Council and is independent of it and the City Administration. It makes its decisions on the basis of evidence provided at this hearing and issues a written order that will be mailed to all parties as soon as possible. Please note that the Board's decision with respect to an application may be appealed to the Manitoba Municipal Board if the matter pertains to assessed value or classification, or to the Court of Queen's Bench if the matter pertains to applications of exemption from taxation. Should you wish to appeal, information on how to do so will be included with the Board order. With respect to the hearing process, I will confirm the matters to be addressed with each applicant following the swearing in. We will then have the assessor's testimony followed by questions that the applicant may have, and then the applicant's testimony followed by questions. Each side will have an opportunity to summarize if they wish. Once all the evidence about an application has been brought forward, the applicant may leave. The process will repeat for each item on the docket today, and the session will close after all the applications have been heard, and the Board will deliberate in private and make its decisions. You will receive the order by registered mail as soon as possible. As information, all public hearings are live streamed, recorded, and will be part of the public record. Swear them in, please.
Please state your full name.
Marina Lantika Tenwara.
Do you affirm that the evidence about to give in this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth? Thank you. Swear or confirm?
Swear.
Sure.
Sal Navarro?
Do you swear that the evidence you're about to give in this hearing is the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help you God?
I do.
Thank you. Do you have any evidence? Thank you.
Thanks.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
We will start with the 225 Vermilion Road. When you are ready, Marina.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
It's a wreck, so just, you don't have to go through all the entries.
Okay, sure. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Property address 225 Vermilion Road, file number 17-5745. Business name is Giant Tiger Stores Limited. We use the permit area of 24,147. Base ARV per square feet is $13.56. I'm making a recommendation to reduce base ARV. My recommendation is based on $12 per square foot rate, which is followed by realty appeal recommendation. Annual rental value reduced to $347,220. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Marcello, you good with that?
Yes, we accept.
Thank you. Next one is 1210 Main Street. This one you can read everything on.
Okay, St. Mary's Hill. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Property address 1210 St. Mary's Road, file number 17-5211. Business name is Asinipua Credit Union. We were calculated total annual rental value to $210,480, based on the permit area of 5,895, using $33.35 per square feet. Occupancy cost applied to total area. And this property was leased, and lease started June 1st, 2014 for 4-year lease, and reported rent per square feet is $31.50. I have used comparables here. Comparables starting $30 to $37.50. It is a range of comparables. All of those are either credit union or bank, and most of them are standalone banks. And also based on the good location, and this is a newer building, and building, if you go to my comparable list, page number 9, you can see the picture of the credit union and the location. Sorry, it is the different package or with all the banks.
Oh, at the back, okay.
Yeah, bank package. Page 9, please.
It should be at the back of your package.
The very back.
Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, because I make a one package for all the
Go
banks.
to the very, very back.
Okay, here we
Yeah, page 9.
go. Yep.
Okay, that's the location. Yeah, it's the Newark credit union, and it's in the good location. So I'm asking, confirm the value as it is. Total ARV is $210,480. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Marcello, you got any questions?
Do you have any of the ages for these buildings?
You ask the comparables? No, I don't.
No?
As my general knowledge, Sage Creek is very newer than the other ones.
Okay.
2 Sage Creek ones. Both of them are banks. Those are recently built.
In your bank package on page 6, you've included 1510 St. Mary's Road,
Yes.
correct? Are you aware whether this thing had extensive renovations done to it lately?
Yes, but this is actually not my comparable
Right,
package.
it's
Yeah,
not.
this is for all bank package for any of the one. But they compare with this location, this one to newer Assiniboia Credit Union. We cannot compare both of them. Assiniboia Credit is really new and standalone.
Okay, those are my questions.
Ron, any questions?
Just one, Marina, the 3335 for the base ARV, is that model driven?
No.
No?
These all reported rents are reported net rents. I do not use any of my comparables model driven rents.
I thank you.
Sorry, can I read?
Sure, go ahead.
Okay, you asked whether, sorry, the chair just, or the member just asked whether that base ARV is a model?
No, it's a comparable, it's reported rents.
So where did you get this 3335 from?
It's model driven. Did I answer wrong?
Isn't that what you just
That's
asked?
what I asked, but that's okay, that's okay.
It's model driven,
Yeah.
using the comparables.
Using the comparables.
Using
Okay.
comparables.
Okay.
Comparable
That-
rents are model,
Yeah.
not model driven.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Sorry,
That's okay.
I'm being
That's okay.
Sandy, do you have any questions?
I don't, thank you.
Is there any reason you didn't put any weight on the actual lease they have, seeing as it was a newer lease, good till 2018 at 3150?
2014 lease, right?
Yeah.
3150. Yes, because at that time we do the realty, we were seeking increase for this property. And we use the model driven rents, which is higher than 3150, supported by the other new location. That's why I did not give the weight based on, not giving weight for the realty.
And what did the realty assessment end up using as a,
Agent withdrew that.
hmm?
Agent withdrew the assessment.
They withdrew it?
Yeah.
Oh, so it never got to appeal?
They appealed it and withdrew the case. Original,
Wasn't us.
not with the Altus Group.
Okay, so they appealed it, but then when it got before the board, they accepted your number.
No, they appeal it, it's not me. The agent appeal it, and assessor prepared to submit increase of value,
Yeah?
then agent withdrew the case. That's all I know.
And the agent what?
Agent withdrew the case, realty
Withdrew the case, so it never got to actual appeal then? So the end result was the new number that you had put on was $33, was the rent you were using?
No, that's the original number.
What was the rent you were using then,
For
when you were
the,
doing the reassessment?
I did not check that number.
You didn't take that number?
No.
It was higher, it was
It's
lower?
higher, it's higher. That's why I'm asking confirm the value as it is. I did not want to proceed with the higher number, and I don't want to recommend the lower number, then I asked to confirm the value.
But it was the owner of the premise who withdrew, correct? Because they don't own this, Assiniboine doesn't own this property, correct? They lease it,
Yeah, so.
They don't own
this
it.
is the number
No.
here.
somebody else owns it and they lease it.
Yes,
Plus
That's
this
right.
occupancy equals this figure.
Okay, I'm done. Marcello?
Okay. If you can please turn to page, not number these pages, sorry. The property site map, which is technically on the third page. And as you can see, this is, I believe, directly across from St. Vital Center, just south of Bishop Grandin and St. Mary's Road, or just south of Bishop Grandin, on the west side of St. Mary's Road. If you please turn to this page right here. So the reason that we're contesting this is that we did not feel that the rent that was applied by the city was appropriate, based on these lease comparable leases that we have included in our report. Two of the leases I think are important, because first of all, the leases were signed in 2014, and they include both Assiniboine credit unions. The Sterling Line location is also a new Assiniboine credit union. The St. Mary's Road location obviously is a Assiniboine credit union. The rent applied at that, the actual rent applied as of 2014, June 2014, is $31.50. The Sterling Line location is $26.95. We actually increased it to $32. We thought that this was a market rent, essentially. We saw no need to actually go above and beyond this. This rent is in place until 2018. So we think that the actual is at market. No need to go beyond this. In terms of the calculation of the ARV, the amount that we're requesting is on the next page. $201,600, again, based on a rent of $32 overall. That's essentially my presentation.
201,609 you were asking.
We put 600
That's written.
rounded.
Where do you have that written? I see it on your chart here.
Yeah, next to it, it says total ARV should be
Oh.
rounded to 201,600.
Okay, and that's divisible then.
Yeah.
Okay. Questions, Marina?
No, I don't have any question, thank you, Mr.
Sandy?
Are any of your comparables in the area of the subject property? Because Sterling Line wouldn't be anywhere near that,
St.
correct?
Anne's is fairly close by, obviously St. Mary's is right there. Pembina Highway is slightly older location, although it is relatively close. You know, in contrast also, the assessor's comparables in some cases are not nearby either, so that's why the actual is probably the best indication of market.
And are all your comparables also credit unions and standalone banks, island banks?
Plessis, I believe, is a bank. St. Anne's Road, I believe, is a bank. The two, St. Mary's and Sterling Line are credit unions. I believe the rest of them are probably charter banks.
Pictures are in the back.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, so Casera Credit Union, the last one. Index 9 is a credit union. That's a poorer location. Yeah.
And building.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Ron?
Yes, which although I find it most unusual that the city and your comparables, there's no
Consistency?
there's no consistency. Like normally, you know, you'll pick up one or two of the same, but there's nothing here. Okay,
No.
and also the fact that the occupancy cost, you're coming in lower. You're at $2.20, eh? So you fine-tuned everything? I think that's where you're at.
My occupancy costs?
Yeah.
Are they
Like-
same as cities?
The ones per square foot.
It should be the same as the cities.
Well, I don't think they are.
Hydro 101.
$2.
City's using $1.18.
Yeah.
Water.
It's
17, the city's using 19.
Oh, sorry, then it would be the city's occupancy costs. I think what I did is I took the old costs.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
The
Sorry.
calculation.
I was just
Yeah,
wondering
you picked up on that.
whether
That's
you had done something, maybe in a little
No.
in-depth study
No,
and
it's,
fine-tuned it. But
So it's the
Okay.
previous
It's-
cycles.
okay.
Yeah. So it would have to be her occupancy costs.
And one of your comparables is the subject property, which is number 4, eh?
Yeah.
Okay. I have no further questions, Shirley.
Nope, I'm good. What do we have what the new number would be? Just so I have it. Wait, no, I'll figure it out later. So it'd be 13,000.
853.
Plus your 188. 202, 493 is what you're asking, so that'd be, that's not the result. Adjust. I'm good. Okay. Let's go on to the next property. 1510 St. Mary's Road. Montreal. When you're ready, Maria.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Can I ask one question from Mr. Mas?
Sure, go ahead.
Are you going to withdraw this one or we are going to proceed?
1510, sorry. 1510 St. Mary's. 1510. What I'm gonna do is 5401. So we had, I was there, 15 minutes before 1 o'clock and I still hadn't received notice for them to withdraw, so.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. File number 17/5390, Address is Unit A, 1510 St. Mary's Road, Business ID 506666. Property business is Bank of Montreal. This property ARV calculated using premise area of 3,324, using base ARV per square feet $24.36, which is lower than the net rent reported. So I will be asking to maintain the value at annual rental value as is. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
88,800.
Yes.
54-1?
54-1.
54-1 again. Next property will be 1631 St. Mary's.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. File number 17/5674. Business address Unit A, 1631 St. Mary's Road, Business ID 6500. This is a TD Canada Trust Bank. Total ARV calculated using premise area of 4,724, base ARV per square feet $23.29. We applied occupancy cost over total square footage. Total occupancy cost is 11,101. Final annual rental value is 121,140. Property was reported 2013 rental information per square feet $22 per square feet. This is the step-up lease for 2013. My my rent comparables are on next table. Comparables are either bank or credit union. My best comparable is 1609 Regent Avenue West, which is $23 per square feet. Based on this information, I'm asking to confirm the value as is. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Marcello?
Yes, we're asking for a 54-1 on this one also.
Next one, 1360 Taylor.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. File number 17-5536. Property address 1360 Taylor Avenue. Business ID 29275. This is Mondo's Food Corporation Limited. I am making a recommendation to reduce value today. Based on my recommendation is using the lower rent for mezzanine area. This property has the main floor and mezzanine area. Main floor rent is keeping the same as it is. Main floor rent is $15.70. My new mezzanine rate are $7.50, which is approximately half of the main floor rate. Total ARV reduced to 364,320. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Marcello, you good with that?
Yes.
Okay. Next one will be 1532 Regent.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. File number 17-5293. Property address 1532 Regent Avenue West. Business ID 6879. This is the Royal Bank of Canada. This is the Royal Bank has a premise area of 8,515 square feet. Base ARV use $30.48. They were reported net rent is $27 per square feet. Main reason I'm proposing today to reduce per square foot rate to $27 per square feet. Based on the permit size, this is a bigger, larger Royal Bank than the comparables. All the comparables are half of the size from this Royal Bank. So based on those location and the size, I'm making a recommendation to reduce per square feet to $27 per square feet using same occupancy cost, annual rental value calculated to $249,900. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Marcello, you good with that?
Yes.
1609 Regent.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
It's a,
Okay, I'm going to proceed. Okay.
it's
It's a withdrawal?
no, it's a 54-1, so.
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. File number 17-5209. Property address Unit 1, 1609 Creighton Avenue. Property is Assiniboia Credit Union. Reported rent is $23 per square feet. And we were using $24.32 per square feet to calculate final annual rental value of $90,420. Today, I'm asking to confirm the annual rental value of $90,420. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Marcello?
We're asking for a 54-1 confirmation.
Okay. 5126 Roblin.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. File number 17-5212. Address 5126 Roblin Boulevard. Business ID 188. I will ask to see page number 4 for this property for my package, separate package. This is the Royal Bank location within the strip mall. We use the $15.02 to calculate the total ARV. This is the table-driven rent. Because lease in place. This lease is started in 1974, May 1st. 42-year lease for $11 per square feet. Based on this information, we believe $11 is below than the market rent. We used to calculate table rent of $15.02. I put a list of comparables. All are either bank or credit union. The higher rents are mostly standalone banks, and both nothing 100% comparative to my subject property. But you can see the comparables are higher rates. But we are using for $15.02 here. This is the lowest rate for today my docket for the rent. I'm asking to confirm the annual rental value as it is, $73,800. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
We're asking for a 54-1 confirmation.
Yes. Okay. There is a new lease on this one though. Correct?
Pardon me?
The new lease is out on this one then?
No,
Not
we
out yet?
don't, yeah, no, we
Well, you
don't
haven't
get
got it
anything.
yet.
Yeah, we don't get anything yet.
Okay, 54. Next one is 6650 Roblin Boulevard, when you're ready.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. File number 17-5480, property address, Unit 15, 6650 Roblin Boulevard, business ID 51590. This is a store, no frill store, located in Roblin Boulevard. Permits area is 30,746. We use occupancy cost over total square footage. Reported net rent is $11.95. I'm recommending today to use $11.95 same as realty recommendation. Annual rental value will reduce to $439,680. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Good with the rec?
Yes.
Fifty Sage Creek. That's correct? Yeah, 1350 Sage Creek.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. File number 17-5673. Property address 1350 Sage Creek Boulevard. Business ID 43679. Business name TD Canada Trust. This TD Canada Trust has a permit area of 5,200 and reported net rent is $37 per square feet. We use $38.53 here. Considering newer rent and the higher level of market rents we found for the bank and credit union, standalone bank and credit unions, today I'm proposing using $37 per square feet. Annual rental value calculated $204,600. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Marcel, are you okay with that, rec?
Yes.
And the next one is again on page 350, so it's the other one, right? It's 250 Sage Creek,
Okay.
that's RBC.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. File number 17-5294. Address 250 Sage Creek Boulevard. Business assessment ID 42878. Business name Royal Bank Canada. Permit area is 4,717. Base ARV per square feet use cable driven rent $38.66. Reported net rent is $37. Lease started in September 2011. Today I'm proposing to use per square foot rate as the $37 here. Annual rental value reduced to $185,680. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
640.
Sorry, 640, that's right.
Marcello?
Agreed.
Good, thank you very much. That concludes the matters for today. Shut it all down, please.